At the line of scrimmage.
That was Jabari Woods. Came in and made a play right here for the Eagles. Look on that right side and didn't. Good spot. Thought they might have had forward progress, but didn't come up just short. In fact, lost about a half a yard.
This will set up fourth down. Liggins calls for the football. A little fake handoff. Running room to the outside. He'll have plenty for a first down. Looking for more. Across the 15-10 and knocked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. And with that, the Bears will have it first down and goal.
Well, Deshaun Pete just got sucked in on the play fake right here. And just once Liggins got to the outside, he had all kind of running room. He's going to play first and goal. And, folks, that gets him inside the core physical therapy red zone. So a third down conversion and a fourth down conversion on the opening drive of the Bears.
Delahusa, your lone back, stands behind Liggins. There's the snap. They'll give it to him. Nothing on the inside. Bounces it out. Foot race to the cones. Turns it back inside. He'll have it. Touchdown, Bears.
Wow.
Nice looking drive for the Bears. They'll take it 52 yards on 8 plays.
Well, it was a good job of Delahusa to bounce it outside right there. And Piku just couldn't get him right there at the 1, and he just spun his way into the end zone. We'll talk about points off over turnovers every week, Boo. And they get a turnover on the opening drive, opening kickoff, that is.
Olivier will put it on the tee for the Bears. Perry will put a foot into it. Kick is up.
And good.
And the kick is good with 9:30 to go here in the first quarter. Just underway here from the Eagles' nest. The Bears jump out front 7-0.
You're watching the TV22 and A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, A.J. Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, G&J Curbside, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Vita Paint, Shaw Bills, Taco Bell, and Allen's Communications.
Hello and welcome back. Central Catholic taking on Highland Baptist in a key district matchup. And the Bears take advantage of an opening kickoff turnover and go half the field for a score.
Converted again, Boo, a big third down conversion on 3rd and 5 and a 4th and maybe 1.5. Got inside the 10 in the core physical therapy red zone, and 2 plays later, punch it in. And a good opening drive, 2.5 minutes by the Bears of Highland Baptist. Short kick here.
Yeah, nice job just smothering it.
Drew Rock.
Yeah, Drew Rock did a good job right there. Tough ball to handle, made it look easy. Secured the ball for the Eagles, and they'll have their first possession of the night.
You can kind of see the strategy there. You don't want to get in Blackburn's and Hamer's hands if you're the Bears. Go special teams guys. And we'll take a look at the Bears offense right here. Defense, of Collins, Redu, Charles, and Delahusa and Olivier. D'Artez and Preston round out the linebacker. Going in the secondary be Hunter Thibodeau. DJ Wright for you. Straight back to Hamer on the direct snap.
On the outside, turns on his feet, cross 50, 45, chopped down at the 40, and a good start for this Eagle offense.
Well, I like the play call early on right here. And this is something they kind of instituted a couple games ago against Hanson right here. Putting Hamer right there in the wildcat position. Get him in his hands. Hey, got great vision right there. Got even better speed. And big first down for the Eagles on that first play.
They'll send Hamer in motion near side. Oakland takes a snap. Looks to the side, nothing there. A lot of pressure on him. He'll look in the flats, has a receiver, and underthrown incomplete. Wouldn't have went anywhere. He was looking for Thomas. Bring up second down.
And but what I was talking about, going back and putting Hamer in the backfield, kind of takes a little bit of pressure off Ocon. You know, I think he came in, after Callaway got injured and almost tried to do way too much. You know, trying to take this whole team and try to run it as Freddie did. And you just can't do that. You got to, hey, get some other playmakers involved. You don't have to win every play. Just win some of the plays and do what we ask you to do. Everything will be just fine.
Run comes to the near side to Blackburn. Blackburn turning the corner and have it marked down at the 31-yard line.
Well, he got the corner and picks up some good positive yards because you thought Preston had a pretty good angle right here. And watch this. You see Preston shake off his block, and then Preston just, he gets behind him. Blackburn picks up 8, and now it's 3rd and 2 for the Eagles. Going at 3rd and 2, you can open up the entire playbook right here.
Blackburn stands alongside Oakhorn. He has the carry here, slips the first tackle, stood up, driving forward with them powerful legs. He'll have enough for a first down. That'll move the sticks for the Eagles.
Well, good running, poor tackling means positive yards right here for the Eagles. And Blackburn did a good job of keeping the legs moving. North and south. Watch this. Good hard-nosed north and south running, poor tackling, positive yards, and another first down for the Eagles.
Eagles trying to answer a Bears early score. Quick slant caught by Thomas at the 20. Bears having trouble getting him down. They'll mark forward progress down to the 18.
Yeah. Waiting for the whistle, just waiting. But Thomas did a good job. And they'll give this up all day long. They're going to play a soft zone on you. So this is going to be open all day long right here for the Eagle offense. And this is just a good, safe pass by Ocon. Eagles now in the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone, folks.
Looks left, throws back to the right. Trying to set up the screen. 2 lead blockers in the front. And that'll be enough for a first down. So nothing fancy there, but good enough for a first down for the Eagles.
I want to see Ocon get this ball out a little bit early. That's a dangerous pass right there. And if they start creeping up just a little bit and read that early, that's a pick 6 the entire way. But Ocon gets away one right there to Hamer. But a good Eagle first down there, 3rd of this drive. They're moving all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Eagles can spread the field. They'll go single back alongside Oakhorn. Just underway here, midway through the first quarter. And early movement. Looks like this one back the Eagles up 5.
Yeah, first flag of the night.
False start against Central Catholic. 5-yard penalty.
It's a good chance to welcome all of you watching live on Allen's TV cable. Also on YouTube, our YouTube live channel, KWBJ Live, streaming.
Well, what a great addition it's been, huh? Live, and you just click on the bell right there to alert you every time we come on the live broadcast. Glad you could join us, folks. Leave a comment right there for Chris Hunter.
High snap, brings it back down, fakes the Blackburn. Nothing's there in the flats. Oakhorn trying to run for his life, and he'll get bumped out of bounds at the original line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up a second down and long.
Well, getting better each week is Ocon. What he's got to learn to do right here is as he's rolling, and there's nothing. Good job by not forcing something. But, hey, throw it away. Throw the ball away. Another loss of 2, so now about 2nd and 17.
Motion near side to Blackburn to the 20.
Blackburn to the 20.
Well, and this running play went nowhere. Just a nice job by Delahousie to come in and make a stop from the free safety position. Read this one and give him 3, now 3rd and 14.
For Central Catholic.
Eagles need to break something big here, get at least half of it, give them an opportunity on 4th down. They'll keep it on the ground. Blackburn powers down to the 15-yard line.
Blackburn inside the 15.
Coach Min doesn't like something he saw down there. And they face with 4th and a long 7, maybe 8.
4th and 8.
So head statistician Bill McCarty will say it's officially an 8. So we'll see the Eagles as they spread the field here.
They'll fake it, throw a slant, caught. Menina makes the grab at around the 6-yard line. Very close to first down yardage.
Liggins made an outstanding open field tackle, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yep. 1 yard shy.
Watch this tackle, folks. Young folks, this is how you do it. You get them low, you lift them up, and you drive them down. Liggins, also the quarterback, did an outstanding job of bringing the receiver Menina down shy of the first.
So a nice drive for the Eagles. Takes it deep inside the Bears territory and comes away empty. That's a 10-play drive that resulted in no points.
Right. You just calling your defense here. And Boo, in that first drive, Liggins had all day to throw the football. So look for the Eagles to try to apply a little bit more pressure here.
Yeah, most of the damage done in the air. Offensive line doing a tremendous job, giving Liggins plenty of time to throw the football. Play action pass here. Looks to the outside, has a receiver. Big hit by Hamer. But the Bear receiver hangs on to it as Ryu.
Well, a little bootleg here, and then, like I said, a good pop right there by Hamer. Bring him down after the gain of 6. Make it 7.
After the 14-yard line, it's pickup of 7.
Yeah, give credit to Ryu taking a big hit, hanging on to the football, putting his team in 2nd and short.
Nice job of catching the football with your hands. Same play.
Fakes it to Delahousie, same play on the outside. Liggins running.
Oh, my. Oh,
He takes a big hit.
Wow.
Right on the sideline, no flag. That makes it a
bounds
legal
by
hit,
Wood.
as it'll be marked right inside the 15-yard line.
Let's see how far he was out of bounds here. Well, missed the opportunity in the backfield,
No
but
gain on the play.
can't really tell from that angle. Boy, from up here, look a little bit late. The Eagles catch a little bit of a break, but 3rd and 3.
Yeah, that's a bang-bang play, depending on what sideline you're
Yeah,
on.
oh, exactly.
And that wasn't a call you were going to make. Yeah, you're not going to make that call right there in front of Coach Tommy Minton. 3rd down, play action other way. Liggins back to pass, has a receiver. Boy, and a nice soft pass, and Jones couldn't hang on to it. It'll go incomplete.
Liggins to Jones.
Blown opportunity right there by the Bears.
Boy, it really was.
4th and
That's
3.
2 drops. But Hillen just gets sucked in completely right here. He still thought the quarterback had the football.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with the Bears' passing game thus far here in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Play action pass, plenty of time to throw the football. He's finding his receivers. They just got to help him out by hanging on to a few of them passes.
2 drops. The Eagle defense does a good job here.
Perry stands at his own end zone. Hamer at the Bears' 40. Good snap. The Eagles set up a return line drive. Hamer lets it go, takes a good Bears roll. And they'll stop it right there at the 48-yard line. A 34-yard punt. And here comes the Eagles for the second time tonight.
Bears 48-yard line.
A good field position. They spot the ball right about the 48-yard line.
Opportunity to go down on the sideline. And Aaron ought to go. Aaron. Eagles come out. They got their hands full tonight with the Bears. A good-looking offense.
Absolutely, Boo. It was impressive first drive for the Bears. They got the fumble on the kickoff, and they took it in for 7. Eagles answered with a nice drive of their own. They just couldn't put the points up as they ran out of downs at around the 6-yard line. But then again, the defense comes on the field, makes a good stop. So I think we're in for a fantastic football game tonight.
Eagles went 10 plays, resulted in no points in the opening drive. They'll get good field position to start this one off.
Morgell.
Yeah, Morgell, hard-nosed runner. He's going to run through tackles.
He's not the biggest running back, but he can get lost in the shuffle a little bit. But he keeps those legs just trucking. And as he's moving, he's always moving forward. Very seldom to get this guy for a loss.
2nd down and 6 Eagles. They'll send Hamer in motion. Go back to Morgell off tackle. Morgell's run down from behind.
Yeah, just slow developing right here. He was waiting for something, but then all of a sudden, Bronson Charles trailing him, young sophomore from New Iberia, said, wait a second. You're going to wait for me. Watch Singleton trail it. Wait. And then brings him down. Now another 3rd and 5 here for the Eagle offense.
Morgell remains in the game. Oklahoma on a good hard count. That may have got the Bears to jump. Didn't see any movement on the red, and that's what it is, offsides against the Bears.
Highland Baptist first penalty of the night. That should give the Eagles a first down. Yeah. Be very, very close.
5-yard penalty.
You know, watching in pregame warm-ups, Boo, Highland got some good size up front.
3rd and short.
It's 3rd down and 1 for the Eagles. That's a down and distance an offensive coordinator loves. 3rd down and short. They'll stay in the shotgun formation. Ocon calls for the ball. They'll go back to Morgell. Play action. They'll go to the outside. Hamer in the open field, crosses the 30, 35, running through tacklers down to the 22-yard line. And a nice play fake by the quarterback. Find the open receiver.
Well, it's that play action, and it's get you guys in space, and that's what you got to do with Hamer. Get him in space, let him use his speed. And that's a good Eagle first down and move the chains once again. 3:20 to play here in the first quarter.
Reset the downs. 1st down and 10 Eagles. Back to Hamer. Hamer stutter steps, heading north and south where he needs to go, inside the 10. Having trouble getting him down. He drops it on the turf. Ross jumps on it.
The ball stripped, but recovered by
Well, nice job by Thomas, but a good run right here by Hamer. Gets to the outside, really never got his full steam ahead. And finally, Olivier knocks it loose, but that gets him inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone, folks. They had to restore the quality of the life you deserve. Visit their location on Branch Avenue in Morgan City. Brand new facility. So 1st and goal for the Eagles.
Back to Morgell, off tackle, inside the 5. Twisted down around the 2-yard line. That'll set up 1st down and goal for the Eagles.
Yeah, finally brought down by Bronson Charles. Called the young sophomore's name a couple times here. Just good job by the interior front of Central Catholic.
2nd and goal, Eagles.
Doing a great job on this drive. Open up some holes for the running game. Doing a good job of play calling. Even better job of this offense executing.
First down and goal. Up back. Molina, they'll go
Touchdown.
simple place. Hamer takes it right up the middle. They push him back, but a little too late. The signal's called. Touchdown, Eagles.
On a late flag. It's got to be after the play.
There's a flag on the play.
Saw the whistle blow, and then the referee at the end of the play dropped a flag along the central sideline. Touchdown's good after the play. Face mask against Central.
The touchdown counts. The dead ball foul, face mask against the Eagles. Assessed on the kickoff.
Guess you're telling me that was after the play.
Yeah, I don't get it. Maybe, I don't know.
O'Con holding for Morel.
Morel in for the PAT. Ball placed on the tee. The kick is up.
Solid.
Morel is a solid kicker for the Eagles. The PAT is good. So with 1:44 to go here in the first quarter, Eagles tie it up at 7-7. The A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School Football Game of the Week.
You're watching the TV22 and A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, A.J. Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, G&J Curbside, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Vita Paint, Shaw Bills, Taco Bell, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to Eagles Nest. Boogers Ave alongside Gary Hobart. Aaron ought to go on the field. As always, our head statistician, Bill McCarty. Exactly what we thought between these two teams, pretty much balanced in talent. And it's balanced on the scoreboard right now at 7.
Well, great first quarter played by both ball clubs so far. Saw some good offense, some good defense.
Difference in the game is an opening kickoff turnover, which would the Bears were able to convert.
They did, and converted into points, went right down the field, about 50 yards on 6 plays. But see, this is where I don't get it. They teamed up at the 45, so was the face mask against the Bears? Yeah, he just pointed the wrong way.
Yep.
A little confusion.
We'll chalk that up to the same as the opening turnover where they threw no beanbag, they signaled no direction, and next thing you know, the ball went the other way.
32-yard line. First down for Highland Baptist.
Let's take a look at the touchdown right here by Hamer, but didn't have to go far. Just step back, counter step right here. Gets a good block from Morgill, kicked him out, read the inside block. Takes the 1.5 yards, and there at the very end. So after he crossed the goal line, that makes a little more sense. Just pointing towards Central. So no harm, no foul.
Liggins back to pass again, setting up a screen, has it set up well, got blockers in front of him, 35-40, slips a tackle. Finally run down from behind, ball's on the ground. Eagles might have had it very close to the sideline.
Central
we have
ball.
A signal, it's Eagles ball. Looking at the reaction to the Bears sideline to see if they're in disagreement. And it does look like all the way on the other side of the field, the ball was loose, bouncing towards the sideline. The referee says the Eagles did gain possession in time.
It was Williams on the recovery. And the first turnover of the night by the Bears. So now we even equal in turnovers, Boo. We're trying to take a look at it right at the end. Piku brings him down. And the ball is coming. Ball's out right there. So it's a clean fumble.
Yeah, the question is, did he recover it in bounds? Boy, there's a wide open receiver right up the middle of the field. It's Piku. Piku running free in the Bears secondary. Inside the 15, the 10, the 5, and it'll be first and goal at the 3.
Nice job by Piku. You had 3 defenders all around him right there, and they kind of just ran with him. Nobody wanted to go attack and bring him down. That gets him all the way inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone, folks.
Old school pop pass right there.
Yeah.
Big little,
like the old veer.
Little run action and throw it to the tight end.
First and goal, Eagles.
Pick up a 53 on first down. Now they'll play first and goal from the 4.
O'Coin will bring them to the line of scrimmage. Little jump pass to the outside, looking for the big guy over the top. He brings it in. Touchdown, Eagles.
TJ Lewis. Boo wasn't a fan of the play call from the get-go. You're doing too well running the football and quick passes, then you're going to throw one up for grabs. It's a 50-50 ball right there. Too much dangerous can happen, but DJ says, I got it all day. Nice job executing right there. Touchdown, Eagles.
That's one of them plays. No, no, no. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Easy to call from up here and disagree, but the guys executed it perfectly. And touchdown, Eagles, and they take the lead.
Morrell in for the PAT. Right down the middle. Midway through the second quarter, the Eagles get their first lead of the night. They're up 14-7.
Boom. Our YouTube nation, people watching at home live, midway late fourth quarter, we'll have the core physical therapy and sports performer player of the game. Guys in the chart come up with the nominees and pick a winner. So look forward to that, folks, and we'll cover next week's game as well.
Well, we've seen these player of the games come down to the wire.
Every week.
Yeah, you think guy's a superstar in the first
Yeah.
quarter. He's your guy, and by the
Eagles-
time the game ends,
Yeah.
somebody has replaced him.
He can have 6 receptions in the first half, and next thing you know, boom, big win today for the CC
Yeah,
volleyball
take a trip
team.
to the Pontchartrain Center today. Quarterfinal action, Central Catholic Eagles, Lady Eagles volleyball. A 5-set thriller over North Lake Christian. They'll go to the semifinals tomorrow and a chance to go back-to-back to the state championship game. That'll be an impressive run for these Lady Eagles.
Well, what I really like right there, you see a lot of focus right there. They're not celebrating a quarterfinal victory. It's tradition over there to get to the semifinals and finals at the Ponch.
You missed the celebration right after the game, obviously.
Yeah. Back to football. So each team, we talked about how evenly matched they are, boom. Each team now has given up the football and converted both turnovers into points. That's big.
Covered by the player at the 36.
Boy, the receivers are doing Liggins no justice right now.
35-yard line.
Couple of drops, fumble on the big screen to open up the last drive.
Yeah, Liggins has had all day
Yeah.
to throw the football.
Yeah.
He's found his receivers. You know, they just a catch away from a big play.
Well, the Eagles didn't have all their personnel out there and called their first time out of the first half with 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Aaron verifies that for us.
Timeout Eagles.
So, Boo, next week we head to the west side of the parish.
Yeah, we'll get a good first look at the Franklin Hornets, you know.
Always exciting. Catholic High, New Iberia. Catholic High standing right now at 3-3, just like the Hornets. Big District 7 2A matchup in the final regular season of high school football. Then it goes to playoffs.
Yeah, and you look at Franklin, got some D1 talent on that front line, so we're looking forward to getting a look at that.
Mr. Stansberg, boy, been calling his name for years and years. You know, Arizona State's looking big at him. Brother went to A&M.
Seen many big games in Franklin. The opponent,
Yeah.
85-90 players. Franklin got 27, and Franklin gives them the business.
And
you
they
know.
play 11.
First down and 10 Bears. Back to pass on the outside. Wide open receiver again at the 40. Makes the catch. Turns upfield. You have the first down. That'll move the chains. And they've got some wide open receivers. And Liggins is having a field day on this Eagle secondary.
Well, he's just finding soft spaces.
To the 45.
Just like that. Little curl route. Wide open.
First and 10 Bears.
And DeQueer said, I'll take that one. That's easy. They move it all the way up to the 45. Nearing 30 seconds left in the first quarter, a long first quarter.
Delahousie and Preston in the backfield alongside Liggins. 4-man rush. Liggins, time to throw it. He'll take a shot deep again into double coverage. Has defenders there and batted away. So both guys, the offense and the defense, had an opportunity for that football, and it finally falls harmlessly to the ground.
Well, I think Williams had it for a second, and all Preston could do is knock it away. That was Delahousie. Watch, I think Carter had the ball, and then just really had to turn in offense into defense and knocked it away from Williams.
Liggins shows you his strong arm.
Yeah, that wasn't a very smart pass, decision-wise. But, boy, he's got an arm.
Second down and 10. 3 receivers set. They look one way, come back the other. A lot of red jerseys there. And a good open field tackle at the 45 for no gain. That's Jabari Woods.
Yeah, he's a senior for Central Catholic, and that's going to end the first quarter, but gets beat once, but comes back and then finally makes a great play right there. Now it's going to be 30-11 when we come back from this break.
Highland Baptist 7.
You're watching the TV22 and AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by AJ Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, AJ Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, G&J Curbside, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Vita Paint, Shaw Bills, Taco Bell, and Allen's Communications.
Good start for the Eagles here in the first quarter. They're up 14-7. With that, we go on the sideline. Aaron ought to go. Aaron, Eagles sideline looking confident right now. They just need to figure out a way to stop this passing game.
That's exactly it, Brew. They feeling good about themselves. They fell behind 7-0 after giving up a fumble, but they came back, put a couple touchdowns on the board. When in the first quarter, they were up 14-7. But as you said, they need a little bit better coverage. Try to put a little more pressure on the quarterback. I think that's what the thing they need to do more is pressure that quarterback to keep the passing game down.
Liggins calls for the football. Back to pass. Getting flushed out the pocket. He'll have a little bit of running room. Across the 45-50. And finally run out of bounds by Hamer.
Be short. Got to get to the 45 for first down. He's going to need 3 yards. So, boy, decision time right here for Coach Hudson. You know, you play the field position game and rely on your defense. After giving up 2 consecutive touchdown drives by the Eagle offense, you had no answer right now. Big fourth down here.
Yeah, they'll have to get to the 45 for a first down. Big fourth down. They'll try to do it on the ground. Stutter step,
Wow.
He'll have the first down.
Wow.
Nothing fancy right there. He knew what he needed to get. And Olivier.
Bears are 2 for 2 on fourth down here in the first half. That'll keep the drive alive.
Good looking offensive line for the Bears. Eagles continue to rush forward. They'll throw swing pass. Blockers in front. Delahousie has it. Crosses the 40 down to the 36-yard line.
Well, they needed some help from the downfield blockers. Were down there. They just wasn't blocking anybody. Good job of pursuit right here by the Eagle defense to come in and wrap them up. After the pick up of 5, but you got blockers in front of them. Thought he had space, but good angles of pursuit right there by Piku. And finally brought down by Williams. Pick up a 5.
Single back set behind Liggins. Play action pass again. Back to pass. Not a lot of receivers open. Liggins slows up, slings it, laid across the middle, picked off. Picked off. Good coverage by the secondary. Not a receiver open. Liggins makes the ultimate mistake, throwing late across the middle, and is picked off by the Eagles.
Just stopped planting his foot and just tried to throw a BB to somebody, and it was just so, oh, look, stop, plants, throws it. I believe Wiggins got a hand on it. And was Singleton came up with it. Yeah, Singleton, the young sophomore, essential, and another turnover. But yeah, Wiggins got a hand on it right there to kind of block it and change the direction of the football. Right to Singleton. Clean catch. And now Coach Hudson wants a timeout. That's the first of their first half. Each team with 2 remaining. 10:24 to play. And Boo, some good adjustments by the Eagle defense since that first drive.
Yeah, what I like to do, I like to get your defense a little closer to the receivers. They were giving them a lot of space. All of a sudden, you see that starting to tighten up. Liggins still has time to throw the football, just nobody threw the football too, and then made a mistake throwing it late across the middle, and the Eagles made him pay.
Got to make the Cajun granny happy on YouTube.
Oh, absolutely. She's a avid watcher of high school football, and I'm surprised Cajun Granny's operating the YouTube channel.
Well, good to see Miss Jennifer Dobbin right there from New Iberia cheering for her Bears on the KWBJ YouTube. Glad you joining us, folks.
Well, got to be proud of this Bears club. They look pretty talented.
So after the turnover, the Eagles are going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 25.
A little too deep zone coverage by the Bears, so the Eagles will come back, throw a slant, cross the middle, makes the catch. Boy, a tough catch in traffic, take it down to midfield. That's Caleb Menina.
Yeah, and a great job of getting the football to him with the pass by Ocon. But, boy, just a little bit of – it was interrupted for a second there. I'm not sure what the defender was thinking. But Menina got in front of him and just picked up 22 as they near midfield.
Back to Morgell. Morgell, nothing inside, turns it outside, high stepping, putting his head down, running through Bear tacklers, and finally knocked out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 36-yard line.
Well, the Eagles are just attacking them here. It's going to be holding against Central Catholic, and boy, it's like this Bears defense is getting tired quick. So spot foul will back them up all the way to about the 35-yard line. 10-yard penalty. Central's second of the night. Oh, all the way to the 33-yard line. Big hold right there.
Yeah, one way to stop a good offense is through a penalty.
Yeah.
First down at 24. Eagles will throw. Looking for Ross Thomas on the outside. Makes the catch. Slips a tackle. Crosses the 40 and slung out of bounds. Well, good job right there. Could have went for 6 yards. Ross does a good job of avoiding one tackler and then turned it into a big play.
Well, Con looks to Thomas, and they're trying to take away the slants. But Thibodeau is 20 yards down the field as a defender. Thomas got to catch his ball and say, wait a second, I got all this room to run. I love it. Huge pickup on first and forever. And they pick it up on first down and all the way to the Bear 31-yard line.
36-yard gain and a new set of downs for the Eagles. They'll go on the ground to Morgell. Chewing up ground, crosses the 20 into the red zone for the Eagles.
Well, and the difference right now is that they're playing the trenches. And right now the Eagles are really those big guys up front are doing the job. Watch this, folks. Look, before he even gets touched. 7, 8 yard just carrying tacklers with him inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone, folks.
Oakland doing a good job for the Eagles controlling this offense. They'll go to Blackburn here. This time the Bears defensive front eats it up for a loss of 2.
Well, Olivier just shoots a gap and finds Hamer in the backfield. Loses 2. Here's a replay. Watch Olivier. This is just a good tackle down low. That's where you got to tackle these guys. You're not going to tackle these backs from Central up high.
Second down. A little quick pass to the outside. There's Hamer again. Crosses the 10.
Boy,
spot him at the 7.
Yeah, safe pass right here to Hamer in space. Because for you, the defender right there is nowhere near him. Look at the poor angle he takes.
Eagles back in the red zone once again, 7:40 and counting. They're looking for more. Morgell hitting the backfield, bounces off the first tackler, and then the host of Bears brings him down at a 10. He'll lose a couple. Bring up second down for the Eagles.
Yeah, they kind of figured it out, but the running game a little bit on the last 2 running plays. Lost yardage. But they're just playing too soft on these receivers of Central Catholic.
Three receivers far side, one near side. Morgell remains your lone running back. They'll fake it through him. Throw a slant to Molina.
Picked off.
Bounces off Molina's chest into the defender's arms, and another turnover goes the Bears' way.
Wow.
Yeah, ball thrown in the crowd. Molina tried to get a hand on it. He was fighting the defender. The ball bounces up, and the Bears has it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't describe it any better than that. It was a battle for the football. Jars it loose, pops up in the air, and a defender, Johnny on the spot, brings it. Another turnover for the Eagles.
2 trips deep into the Bears' territory, comes away empty. Let's see if the Bears can take advantage of it. Down 14-7. Throw it out his own end zone. Plenty of time to throw the football. Lagarde finally finds a receiver at the 15-yard line. And you got to give credit to this offensive line. He has all day to find a man.
Yeah, but what's good, the only positive about it is they're containing him. So they're not letting him get outside. And when he's gotten outside, he's made some mistakes. But you can't give a quarterback this much time because your secondary can only cover people for so long. So, see, he's just kind of had to roll, and then picks up 9, but gets out the depths of his own end zone. Because he can hurt you with his legs as well. So you really got to contain him.
Laughlin in the backfield with Liggins. He makes the adjustment. They'll fake it to him.
First down.
Yeah, Liggins takes it himself. Nice, easy
that's
run
a
to
late
the
flag.
outside.
That's a very late flag, so, boy, you just don't know. This one came in real late. Yeah, it's got to be. I'm thinking it's going to be a late hit. Personal foul. Yep, that's just what it is.
Yeah, they've had a couple plays, bang, bang on the sideline. Just happened the first few was right on the Eagles sideline. This one happened to be on the Bears sideline, and they get the call.
Yeah. Got to move the ball all the way up to the 35. Believe the drive started inside the 5, huh, Bank? At the 3.
A little bit of breathing room for the Bears as they get close to midfield. Another pass to the outside, open receiver, and a drop ball.
Third drop of the night. He's having a tough night. That's Elrod's third drop of the first half, and we got 6 minutes to go in the first half. Just running a short, little simple button hook.
Yeah, a lot of the offensive line for the Bears, a slew of juniors.
Yeah.
A little youth on that front offensive line doing a nice job. Liggins looking for something, looks to the outside and it's batted away.
I don't know if Piku got his hand on this or not.
He did enough.
Yeah, well, I think he got it in the front of the receiver to make him think twice about it. Yeah, I think he just missed it. And DeQueer said, whew, kind of threw him off. But now 3rd and 10. Ten seconds on the play. They're going to have to hurry to get this off. I mean, they really got to hurry. Now they're going to call a timeout. That'll be their second of the first half and lead them with 1.
Highland Baptist. We'll take this time to thank our sponsors from the Eagles Athletic Foundation.
Move for the people watching live. Anything happening around the Tri-City area this weekend?
Yeah, it's been awful quiet, you know. Right now the fish are biting. Not a lot of complaints. You know, I know one thing, the big lighting ceremony that Morgan City always has at the Shrimp Boat on Thanksgiving night. We're going to amp it up a little bit. Lee Romero, a great designer from California. He's added a few more little secrets for this year's event, so We'll pop a few fireworks, give out some candy to the kids, and Santa Claus, as always, will make a nice visit with Mrs. Claus and take a few pictures.
Yeah, Berwick has the Lighthouse Festival starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, a little gumbo cook-off, folks. Starts at 7 and judging at 2:30. Go get a nice cup of gumbo. Should be a beautiful weekend. And how's my buddy Oink Johnson doing at the Petting Zoo?
Yeah, Oink Johnson's living. He's got a new display. We invite everybody to come down to Morgan City, the Morgan City Petting Zoo. Check its Facebook page out. It's one of the most interactive small animal petting zoos in South Louisiana. A little $2 entry fee.
All right.
$1 for a bucket of feed. You can't go wrong right there.
Back to football, and the Bears 3rd and 10.
Little play action pass again, back in the pocket. Plenty of time to throw the football again. Finally getting flushed out. Liggins looking for daylight. Eagles trying to corral him, but he'll have a first down. Good effort right there by the signal caller for the Bears.
Well, they kept chasing, and Jabari Woods kept chasing and chasing and chasing. And Liggins, being the athlete he is, watch, he just does it all himself. But look, there's Woods. Missed him right there. Then another miss. And just dances away, and finally Hamer polishes him off. Another 3rd down conversion. So it's been the turnover bug that's really hurt the Bears defense tonight.
Looking to the outside.
Oh, no.
Oh, another drop pass. This time looking for Preston on the outside. Had it momentarily. And just left the football behind.
Boy, and he had it, but Morgell could have cut it. I thought Morgell was going to jump this route and bring this for pick 6. Watch it right in your living room, right? Oh, man. But Eagles catch another break. 5 drops on the night here in the first half. 2nd and 10 for Liggins in the Bear offense.
Well, tough snap right there. Nice job, Liggins, of bringing it back in. And a good hard run down to the 50-yard line. And here comes another 4th down at midfield.
Well, just 3rd down. Just 3rd. And it's that initial. Central's getting some decent penetration. It's the initial tackles that they're missing off. So now 3rd and long 4s. They just got to get across the 45 for a first down.
Liggins calls for the football. 2 receivers set. Good hard count. Looked like he had the Eagles jumping. No call. He'll get the offense set once again. Big 3rd down for the Bears. Rolling to the near side. Has 2 receivers. Pressure coming. Able to avoid. And finally runs out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Liggins gave it all he had. Just couldn't find anybody in the pursuit of the Eagles. Finally able to get him.
Wiggins just fought him and fought him. But thought he was going to have a big loss right here. And you see him just did a good job of rolling to his left and almost contained him, didn't get him down, and just gave him the short field to work with. Used the sideline as another defender. But now 4th and 8 for the Bears offense. Only had 1 punt in the first half.
Big 4th down here. 3-man rush. Liggins looks in the flat, slips.
Oh, my.
Through one receiver's hand into another. Has it on the outside, inside the 20, and it's better to be lucky than good. And 2 flags flies on the outside.
Guess who missed it? Elrod. Another drop, but it was advantageous that he missed it because it went into the receiver's hand behind him. And 2 late flags now go half the distance into the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone, folks.
Well, a nice treat here before half. Got some Central Catholic Lady Eagle volleyball players are going to come in for a quick interview. Tell us about their game against North Lake Christian in just moments.
And what a great quarterfinal win for those Eagles. But 1st and goal inside the core physical therapy red zone. And folks, this drive started at their own 3. Couple 3rd down conversions and a big 4th down conversion.
They'll play action again. This time, little quarterback read. Liggins has it. Inside the 5. And the Bears are knocking on the door.
Well, if I'm the Eagles defense coordinator, bro, I got to overload that side. Liggins is killing you when he rolls to the right. You got to get some extra help on defense on that side. Start putting some pressure on him and keep him contained right there and get the defensive help. Ball spotted at the 1 yard line. Just under 3.5 minutes here in the first half. Highland Baptist with 1 timeout. Central with 2. Central get the ball to start the second half, but plenty of time left here. I'm sorry, Highland Baptist gets it.
Same play with Liggins. Touchdown. Liggins walks it on in for the Bears and a touchdown.
$97 yards. After the red zone turnover, 11 plays and some huge 3rd and 4th down conversions. And we're an extra point away from being all square at 14.
Perry will come in and do the point after duties for Highland Baptist and try to tie this one up. Good snap and hold. And the kick is right through the middle. So with 3:12 to go here before half, we're all tied up at 14. This is the A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School Football Game of the Week.
You're watching the TV 22 and A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, A.J. Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, G&J Curbside, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Vita Paint, Shaw Bills, Taco Bell, and Allen's Communications.
Welcome back to the nest, folks. All squared at 14, and while we got a break in the action, we'll bring in a couple of guests right here. Miss Charlotte Colley, the young sophomore, Central Catholic Volleyball, big win today in the quarterfinals in the Pontchartrain Center. How did it feel to go 5 sets?
It was very, nerve-wracking, but I think we all knew the whole time that we were going to pull through because we do this a lot. We were very, up and down the whole time, but we finished, we pulled through, and we're ready for tomorrow's match.
Absolutely. Hey, you win the first set, you go in the second set and drop that. It was, I know, listening to it on the radio, big swings all matches long.
Yes, sir.
But key points, you girls came through when it needed, huh?
Yes, sir. We always do.
Absolutely. Don't know who we play yet, either Westminster or McGee, I believe, or
Yes,
have we
sir.
found out yet?
Not yet. They're still playing it. The games are running behind.
What time is it again? 1 o'clock tomorrow, folks.
1 o'clock.
They only allow 125 in the Punch Center, but got you, locally on the radio, so on and so forth. But best of luck to all you ladies,
Thank you.
and bring home a title.
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Back in action here is Eagles returning up near the 40-yard line with 3 minutes to play. That's eternity. But personal foul. And I'm targeting. Oh, why's he going against Central Catholic and Minton? Yeah, Minton, he said, hold on, coach. Ref said, wait, you told me this number. No. You told me this. Now, look, targeting against Highland. Let's look at the replay here. See Morgan at the very end right there, yep. Yeah, and Colin Jones came in and laid the hammer. It was just dangerous tackle right here. I like the flag being called, but yeah, definitely helmet to helmet. But Coach Minton wanting a little bit more. We'll get Aaron to try to sneak his way in there and see what they're discussing. But he's not winning this argument for some reason because he's irate on the sidelines. So they'll tack on 15. And in about 2 seconds, we'll see if Aaron's got any information for us.
Okay.
He'll walk away. All right, Aaron, let's take it away and see if you can
Okay,
tell us
guys,
what's going on.
I'm not 100% on this because I didn't get it all, but I think Coach Minton wanted the player ejected for the targeting call. Because, college ball, targeting, you're ejected from the game. But the White Hat said, no, we're not going to do that.
Gotcha. Well, so set up shop at the 45 of the Bears.
First down, play
Oh,
action
my.
pass again right across the middle. That's Carter Williams.
Well, Ocon likes to spread it out. The sixth receiver getting the reception tonight. Just the old veer pass. Middle of the field's wide open and over the linebackers before the safety. And that's a first down for the Eagles.
Again to the near side. That's Hamer. Tiptoeing down the sideline all the way down at 11.
Stops the clock. Here's a replay. Good job by Hamer. Slipping a tackle there, slipping another one here. Stays in bounds. Just stepped out of bounds as he steps his way right into the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone, folks, with 2:30 to play. Cool.
Eagles love to get a little momentum going into halftime. Working on the clock at the same time. Want to make sure they get points on the board. Two receivers set. O'Coin takes the snap. Hand off to Hamer. Hamer slipping through tacklers. Had him at the line of scrimmage. Hamer says no way. He fights through, takes him to the 5, and that'll be marked at the 4.
There's the replay here. Just good game. They've been in the backfield, but a nice job, like you said, just escaping the initial defenders.
Blackburn stands alongside O'Coin. Two receivers far side, one near side. They'll go to Blackburn. Looking for a block on the outside. Gets it, and he waltzes in for the score.
Could have went for days and days on that one. I said, it's like the Bears defense is just tired. Not to take anything away from Central Catholic, but good. I mean, they went on that drive about 4 plays. 45 yards. Made it look very easy as they take the lead here. I see one interesting thing is Ross Thomas getting worked on the trainer's table. They were working on his ankle. Now Central's going to call a timeout. Thought they were going to kick it. They go for 2 here.
Yeah, they're going to need to get a few more players on the
Yeah.
field because that wasn't enough running out, for sure.
Well, Morrell wears number 18. He came, put the tee back on the sidelines. But there's one of your top receivers for Central, just getting retaped, so I think he's going to be okay. We saw him cut the initial tape off. So at 1:53, boom, Highland Baptist going to get the football back before half. And they get the ball to start the third quarter, so Highland gets the ball to start.
Yeah, and I think both
You know.
teams really have explosive offenses. They can throw the ball with the best of them. They got a great running game. So down 7, that's not going to worry the Bears going into halftime.
No.
Eagles will go for 2.
Well, just more confusion.
Yeah. Yeah, I still don't know if they got enough guys on the field.
Yeah. Piku, yeah.
3 receivers near his side. They'll just pitch it to Hamer, let him do the work, and he walks
Yeah.
in. No defensive pressure whatsoever. Hamer takes the dance into the end zone. The 2-point conversion good. And just like that, the Eagles are up 22-14.
Well, boom. Late in the fourth quarter, folks. Everybody looks forward to it. The core physical therapy and sports performer player of the game.
Yeah, and you know, if these defense is going to play the running game like they have the last five plays, we're going to have Hamer punch his ticket to that play of the game because he's going to have a lot of running room in the second half.
There's some good high school action going on around right there in Patterson tonight. St. James, who we saw last week against Berg, really put it on. Out in Patterson, making back-to-back trips to St. Mary Parish. Berg heading to E.D. White, which could be the final game of the season for those guys with Donaldsonville scheduled for next week, but with COVID, got Donaldsonville shut down, so I don't know if Burr's going to try to pick up another game. Don't know how possible that is, but maybe the end of their season tonight. Tomorrow night, excuse me, that's a Friday kickoff in Thibodaux. Morgan City at the house tomorrow.
Plenty of time on the clock for an explosive Bears offense. Also have a timeout.
Yeah, each team with one timeout, and they'll have a short field to work with.
Absolutely. Nice little squib kick right into the hands of Abshire at the 40-yard line. So Bears got it in pretty good field position. The timeout in their pocket, 1:51 on the clock, and Liggins, who has had all day to throw the football and has found some receivers deep into the secondary of the Central Catholic Eagles.
And there you see Coach Tommy Minton right there. Been coaching a long time. Couple Superdome appearances. They said Liggins been more dangerous when he rose to his right. And since you don't know if they want to run somebody off or out.
They'll rush 4. Here comes the 5th. They'll go to the outside, a receiver in the open. 3 Eagle defenders there. That receiver splits them all the way down to the 44-yard line, 45-yard line.
I mean, that ball is thrown a very long way. He's already 7 yards back, and he drops back another 5. And look.
Yeah, it shows you how open
Yeah.
that receiver is. Puts the pressure on the Eagle defender to make that open field tackle. First down and 10 Bears. Clock continues to run. Liggins stands deep into the pocket.
Yeah.
Nobody to throw it. He'll keep it himself, and this time steps out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. Good positive gain for the Bears.
And that's where he's hurting you with his legs as he rolls to his right.
Yeah, and
Pick
I know
up.
I sound like a broken record, but the Eagles all rushing 4 guys. They just can't get within the same time zone of Liggins. This offensive line is stalemated them. Second down Bears, trailing by 8. To the outside again, an open receiver makes the catch. Slips and falls. That'll stop the clock to move the chains.
Yep. First down. 1:12 to play. A lot of time. One timeout.
First down and 10. Bears looking for a chunk play. Hillen puts pressure on Liggins. He gets it away at the line of scrimmage. A big mosh pit right there. He'll give him a couple. But that'll run the clock, and we'll see if the Bears use one of their timeouts here. A little sense of urgency needed by the Bears. We get inside of 40 seconds. Liggins back to pass again to the outside. Has a receiver.
Oh, no.
So he's bobbling on the way out. That'll be incomplete.
Well, they're going to take just what the Eagles give them.
I don't know if they got enough time to take it 5, 6 yards a pop.
I mean, they just.
36.9 on the clock. One timeout. And facing a second down. Again across the middle, has a receiver at the 20-yard line.
That's DeQueer.
Yeah, we got extracurricular activity on the outside, and there is a flag being thrown.
And it depends who's going to get called for this.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be enough for a first down, and then after the play, could be 78 of the Bears taking Hillen to the ground.
And Aaron's telling us he threw a punch, so that'll get you ejected. Personal foul. Didn't give him the thumb yet. But you see Coach Minton telling Hillen to slow it up a little bit as well. I believe, it's one of those, they were going at it pretty good.
Yeah, cooler heads must prevail, especially if you're on offense. Because right here, you're killing your offense with a 15-yard penalty with time running out on the clock after you just hit for a big play.
Yep, and there's Coach Hudson. Well, only 30 seconds left till halftime.
Yeah, just not a smart play by the Bears offense. Regardless of whether they did you something wrong or not.
Yeah.
You're the one with the ball. You're the one.
Well, Coach Minton wants him to say start the clock. He just wants the clock to run. And they're going to start it.
Back to pass again. Pressure. Finally flush Liggins out. He'll take a shot deep. Has a receiver. Makes the catch. He's brought down.
First down. Stops the clock with 20 seconds. They'll get the chain set, and then I believe they'll use, now they're going to use their third and final timeout.
Yeah, just 20 ticks on the clock. And the good thing about that penalty where it didn't hurt quite as much as it was after the play, so when they backed them up 15, the sticks went with it.
Yep.
So you had a first down and 10.
Yep. Well, that big play right there, compared to DeQueer, gets him inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone, folks. They're there to restore the quality of life you deserve. Visit their new location on Brasher Avenue in Morgan City. Top-notch first-class facilities and service. Look at him just dance his way, giving that line fits.
Good to see Coach Stroud here from the Morgan City High School Tiger football program. Head coach doing a fine job over there. He got a lot of young talent. I looked at his offensive line. Huge, all freshmen.
Yep.
He's got some numbers issues, and he's got some young talent there. But you give Coach Stroud, his team looks good. They get up to the line of scrimmage. They're just outmanned right now. And he's doing a good job for the Tigers. It's good to see him over here supporting his across the street.
Yeah. Hey.
Central Catholic Eagles.
He just likes high school football.
First down and 10. Liggins back, throws to the outside, has a receiver, sure-handed catch, and steps out of bounds. He'll get another 6, so they inch forward. Now just 15.4 on the clock.
Well, the next two plays, you got to take a shot in the end zone.
No timeouts left. One tackle in play. Without the advantage of having a first down and a clock stoppage, you're going to be in trouble getting another play
Yeah,
off.
absolutely.
Getting close to where they're going to have to throw for the end zone.
Not sure how many high schools practice actually spiking the football.
Liggins calls for the football. Here comes the pressure. He'll take a shot again.
And here we go. But the clock will stop with the first down.
And this is where you need to
spike it. Well.
Yeah, the clock will stop because of the first down, and
well, they haven't moved the chain. Okay, now they'll just say first and go. Yeah.
He did. Looked like he kind of bobbled it, but they're not going to call that. They're going to say he's able to get it down to the ground. 6.4 on the clock. Now no timeouts. They'll have it first down and go.
We saw Drayton Keller say, hold on a second here.
So you might get 2 shots right here in the air.
They're going to go for a field goal. Here's a replay of the previous play right here, right over the middle. Good pitch, good catch. Now the kicker, he was good from 38 in warm-ups. Brought him back to 40, and he was 2 yards short 3 times in a row. So, be a 25-yarder.
Perry will try to get 3 for the Bears.
Parker Perry, a freshman.
Good snap and hold. The kick is up.
And good.
And right through the middle. So as time expires here in the half, the Bears inch closer. It's 22-17. So both teams will run to the sideline, and they'll go into the dressing rooms to talk about it at half, and we'll be back right after this.
You're watching the TV22 and A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the bridge in Berwyn. A.J. Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive. Highway 182 in Berwyn. Coastline Wealth Group. More than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. CoastlineWealthGroup.com. Life well planned. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. Vita Paint and Supply is your PPG Paints dealer. New name on the can, same great quality of Pittsburgh paints. Vita Paint and Supply, Highway 182 and Ditch Avenue in Morgan City. Shawbills, proud supporters of local high schools in St. Mary Parish and the surrounding area. We keep you rolling. Taco Bell, visit your local Bayou Vista or Morgan City locations. Taco Bell invites you to live Moss. And Allen's Communications, locally owned cable, internet, and phone service. 384-8335. You're watching the TV22 and AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by AJ Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, AJ Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, G&J Curbside, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Vita Paint, Shaw Bills, Taco Bell, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back for the second half of the A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School Football Game of the Week. Central Catholic on top, 22-17. They'll kick off to the Bears to start this second half.
Entertaining first half, folks. 22-17. Eagles take lead. They're going to kick it away right here at the 40. Will be Morrell. We'll take a look at some first half stats here in a second, right after the kickoff. Very evenly matched. First half by both clubs, including some good, some bad. Points off of turnovers and everything else.
And this second half is underway. Another squib kick and another good field position for the Bears.
Yeah, Abshire just falls down on the football. They'll spot it once again. About the average starting position of Highland Baptist has been at the 40. Let's look at the first half stats first of the Bears. 13 first downs, 91 ground yards, 158 in the air. Gives you a total of 249. 2 turnovers of the Central Catholic. 2 turnovers. They got 14 points off of. 4 penalties, 40 yards for Central Catholic. Almost even. 13 first downs, 81, 194. Total of 275. 2 turnovers, 7 points off of, and 4 penalties, 39 yards. That sets the table to start the second half right here.
Bears able to put a nice drive to end the half, get 3, and they'll start off with the same production here in the second half. Good slant pass for Jones, and he'll have it down to the 45.
Yeah, you see Alrod runs a little deeper out and drags the line back in the safety with him, and he just throws underneath to Jones. Nice play right there. Pick up a 15 on first
Aaron
down.
Auto goes down on the sideline. Aaron, what both teams have to do here in the second half to walk away with the victory?
Well, for one thing, the Eagles definitely, we talked about it in the first half, they got to put some pressure on the quarterback in the backfield. He's got too much time back there. And the Eagles just got to keep playing offense like they've been doing it and keep on going. And same thing with Highland Baptist. They've thrown the ball with success and running it with some success. So, I don't know. We expected a good football game. We're getting a good football game. I think it's going to continue through the second half.
Well, Delahousie on the carry right there for 5 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5. It's 2nd and 5.
When I translate that Aaron conversation right there, stay with what's working. And what's working for this Bear ball club is a passing game. Ligon fakes the handoff, keeps himself around the outside, being chased out of bounds by Hamer.
Yeah, and that works pretty good, too, for 5 yards. You know, Liggins carried to the right.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Be just shy of a first down. They're going to need 2.
32.
Got Tim Abear working a change for the Eagles. He always likes to be on the trailing stick. He said, I want no controversy. Put me on the side that's away from the play. So there you get a look at Tim Abear working the chain on the right side. Delahousie again. This time, simple handoff to the outside. Uses his speed and power to get the first down.
Yeah, Piku went down low to get him. He just rolled right over Piku. Now to move the chains all the way to the Eagle 32-yard line.
First down for Highland Baptist.
See if the Eagles found a wrinkle to try to get some pressure on Liggins. Back to pass. Quick hitch pass to the outside.
Holy
Snipped out
smokes.
well by Hamer. Ball dropped. They don't think it'll go anywhere.
Elrod.
Second and 10.
Be his 6th drop of the night. Just not a good night for that young man. Tough night receiving him. What? Hey, you just need one at the very end, right?
Second down and 10 for the Bears. Just underway here in the second quarter.
Oh.
Little shuffle pass. Running room across the 30, 25, and being Harsh collared by Margot. Brings him down from behind.
Good stop by Margot right there. And just when you thought Hillen was going to come, and boy, he's been quiet on defense all night. He's just waits, and it really surprised him. They'll give him 9.
Yeah, last time I seen a tackle like that was at the rodeo.
Yeah.
With a 200-pound steer. Margot just climbed on top the back and brought him down. I was waiting for him to tie his feet. 3rd down and 2. Calls for the snap, bobbles a little bit, now turns outside looking for a block. He'll run for the first down himself, has it, and easily steps out of bounds.
Boy, Wiggins is going to watch this game film tomorrow and said, Coach, I had him this play, I had him this play, and I had him this play. And all of a sudden, next thing you know, I'm trailing him on this play and this play and this play. Just Liggins is just doing a number on Wiggins all night long as he gets the Bears inside the core of physical therapy and sports performance red zone, folks.
Yeah, he's sure making it look easy.
Just turns nothing into something. 12 carries, 77 yards on the night.
Again,
Comes
he'll
in
roll
as
right,
advertised.
shuffle pass, same play, opposite side.
But good positive yards on first down.
Didn't look as electric as the first time, but got some good results.
No.
Just second down.
Minimal penetration from the big guys up front. You know, Keller got his hands full, and Hillen has been very, very quiet. See, Hamer kind of adjusted to that left side of the defense, trying to, he's the headhunter.
Second down. Rolling near side. A lot of room to run if he'd like. He throws it across the middle.
Oh, my.
Touchdown.
Wow. Not sure what happened to Williams in that secondary. He just kept rolling with Liggins as he rode. And I thought he was going to make a big mistake, and he just set up shop, squared his shoulders, and threw a BB to Preston. Senior to senior, touchdown. Bears will open the drive to start the second half, and they take the lead.
Perry in to do the duties of the PAT for the Bears. And just like that, the Bears take the opening drive here the second half. Liggins to Preston. They go 9 plays, 60 yards, and they take the lead 22-20.
You're watching the TV22 and AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by AJ Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, AJ Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, G&J Curbside, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Vita Paint, Shaw Bills, Taco Bell, and Allen's Communications.
There you see our score. The Bears 24, Eagles 22, and what has, for all intents and purposes, have turned into a shootout here at the Eagles' Nest.
Yeah, it hasn't. Couldn't ask for a better start for the Bears. Eagle defense really got it handed to them on the opening drive of the second half, but looked to turn things around here as Bears kicker Perry would tee it up at the 40. And just like every other kicker we've seen on the Game of the Week, look for number 10, and Rock does an outstanding job of smothering the football.
And the Bears will put a foot into it, squib kick, and a nice block right there at the front line and down. And look,
Yeah, even
every
better.
kickoff so far, both teams, the returning team has ended up with some pretty good field
That
position.
was Dominic Case.
You know, and the art of kicking off deep is, I think, is all but gone. You know, every game we watch this year, we ends up with a little squib kick.
Well, did you see the game of the week last week? And St. James had a little kicker that could put it in the end zone each and every time. But fun to watch, but I'm with you, Boo. It's just the art of it's really is the games we've covered, it just hadn't been there.
See if the Eagles can answer the Bears. They'll get it to Hamer on the outside. Hamer will take the long route to the end zone, cross field, cross 50, back inside to the 45. Slips 2 tackles. He'll run 60 to get 20. That's not a bad trade-out.
Gets all the way to the Bear 40-yard line after a good pickup. Got to get it in space, and he saw nothing but white jersey on that side. He's got the speed and the ability to get around left, pick up a 14, and Eagle first down.
Awful slippery in the open
Yeah,
field.
boy, did he slip some tackles. Good to see Thomas back at the near side at the bottom of your screen. Got taped up. Ankle's good to go.
First down and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Margot has it this time. Probes the defense. Just nothing there. Good job of pursuit by the Bears.
Yeah, big number 78 makes a nice job going straight down the line of scrimmage right here. But Margot got a little bit because that wasn't much to get. But he got just enough.
It's 2nd and 9.
They'll give him a 1.5. 7:40 to play here in the third.
Second down and 9. Oakland has done a nice job for the Eagle offense. They'll send Morgan in motion to the outside. Fake handoff. Batted and picked off. Tipped at the line of scrimmage and goes right into the Bear defender's hand for another turnover.
Boy, and that's the second batted ball that's ended up in the Bears defense. I believe that's Preston who comes up with the interception. Comes up hobbling at the very end. Yeah, that's Keelan Preston.
First down for Highland Baptist.
Could be his second interception of the night.
Yeah, 7:15 on the clock here in the third. That is a crucial turnover.
Well, Eagle defense going to have to come back and hey, you only trail by 2. Come in and get a turnover yourself. Had 2 in the first half.
Have to figure out how to solve the riddle with Liggins because he's tearing them up. There he is again, an open receiver over one defender in front of the other defender, and there goes the Bears touchdown.
Wow.
The Queer, the senior, takes it the distance.
Wow. One play after the turnover.
Yeah, that's a perfectly placed football right there.
Yeah.
Eagles had him bracketed front and back.
Yep.
Liggins puts it right in between them. The Queer does the rest, and just like that, the Bears have exploded here in the second half.
2 possessions, 2 touchdowns.
Perry trying to put the icing in on the cake, and he does. The PAT is good. Let's see if the Eagles can respond. Now down 9.
Well, Boo, don't know yet, but midway through the fourth, we'll have the core physical therapy and sports performer player of the game. A lot of good nominees right now for both ball clubs.
One opportunity right here, especially for the Eagles down 9.
Yep.
Turnover bug has killed them here at midfield. They've shown the ability to move the football, but twice stopped inside the red zone.
Yep. Turnovers has been the big story so far through this one through 2.5 quarters.
Yeah, and they need to do something here with a sense of urgency as this game clock starts to shrink down.
And that can't make the Cajun granny very happy at all these turnovers right here for Central Catholic. Watching right there on our YouTube station, folks. Glad for everybody to join us, folks. Each and every week. Ring the bell, subscribe to the station.
The Let's see if the Bears kick it away or if they opt to go with the squib kick. A lot of time on the game. Good crowd has turned out here on this Thursday night.
Sure enough.
Eagles wrap up district play next week against Vermilion Catholic. It'll be a tough opponent.
Yeah, on the road, especially another outstanding VC ball club.
It's all about playoff bracketing, where you're going to be seated. You sure don't want to run into an Ascension Catholic Bulldog squad.
No.
You know, they come into town and physically beat you up.
Yeah.
So it's all about seeding.
Yep.
And Eagles are trying to work their way to a good number.
At the Eagles' 36-yard line.
It'll be interesting to see after next week how they do the seeding, whether it's power rankings or if they change some formulas, because everybody's going to have some different numbers of games, and if COVID, at that point and where you stand, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of playoff what it looks like this year. Eagles take over 1st and 10 from their own 35.
Eagles will spread them out. 4 receivers set, and they'll hand it off right up the middle, and he's stopped. Right at the line of scrimmage, a good defensive play by the Bears.
They'll leave the yard to the 35. 2nd and 11 for the Eagles.
Second down and 10 coming for the Eagles.
Well, just kind of waiting to go back to that veer pass. Boo had good success in the first half. Right over the middle. No deep safety.
Tough pass right there. Ross Thomas
Had to
knew
go
the
up.
hip was coming.
Yeah. That was DJ Wright on the defense, boy. Had a bad ankle coming into the second half, and now he's got some sore ribs.
Yeah, when that zone defense tightens up, you're running a slant. He's looking right at you. It's not like running against a man-to-man where he's chasing you.
Yeah.
You're running a slant right into that defense, and he's licking his chops.
Yeah, well, now a safety comes over for some help.
They'll
deep.
flip the formation. DJ Lewis near side, single coverage. He's the big, tall receiver.
Yeah. Big
Threw the jump
mismatch.
pass to him early.
No, but he went early. Wow. Can't have that.
A little half and half. Half the offense took off, half didn't. So
Yeah,
not sure who was at fault, but that'll make this pickup a little more difficult as they'll
say-
back him up 5.
Just be safe and say the receiving core.
False start against Central Catholic. 5-yard penalty to the 30.
Ocoin calls for the football. Key 3rd down here. They'll take a shot, jump ball to the outside. Contact. They'll call it incidental.
Yeah,
And the pass is incomplete.
just their feet got tied up right there. But that was the mismatch they were looking for, is the jump ball. It's a big mismatch. They were looking for DJ Lewis, who has a touchdown reception tonight. Ocon throws that one up, and just their feet get tangled in.
A little rare moment
And
here. The
now-
Eagles have to punt it away.
Yeah, for the first time tonight, you'll see Hillen drop back inside his 20.
Good snap. Hillen gets a foot into it. Good end over end. Fair caught at the 35-yard line. So good results of flipping field position for the Eagles. Good safe catch right there for Elrod. And just like that, here comes the Bears offense once again.
35 yards on the punt.
Got 2 possessions in the second half, 2 touchdowns for Highland Baptist. That's the difference in the ball game, as they hold up lead 31-22. 2-possession ball game.
Well, Eagles just has no answer for the senior signal caller in Liggins. He's been able to sit back in the pocket, a pocket that his offensive line has provided, and just pick apart this defense.
Yeah, he's been as advertised coming into this ball game.
Eagles able to get a few turnovers. They need one here. 4-man rush. Wide open receiver on the outside. Makes a good safe catch. And a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Yeah, just finding space right there. That's Elrod. Pick up a gain of 9.
Smith on the tackle of the 44, second and a yard.
Delahousse in the backfield.
Little stutter step by Liggins, and he just steps out of bounds and an easy first down gain.
Yeah, Deshaun Pete.
He's one step and one move
Yeah.
ahead of this Eagle
Well,
defense.
Pete has it. Look, all of a sudden, just, I got him. I don't have him.
To the 45.
Gave him a little shaky leg,
Yep.
and that was enough. So the Bears aren't in any hurry. They're moving the chains and eating up this clock as we're at 5:23 here in the third. Eagles would like to get this back to a one-score differential.
Yeah, they're going to need a turnover.
Finally, some pressure. Liggins throws low and incomplete. And they finally had some pressure on him. He was able to escape it and just couldn't connect with his receiver.
Well, that's an illegal forward pass right here. He crossed the line of scrimmage throwing it, and he really didn't have to throw this football. Flag is dropped right at the 47. Had some grass in front of him. He could have ran, but this is going to be a big penalty and a loss of down. Back the ball up all the way to the Bear 35.
5-yard penalty to the
They went 10, then they backed it up 5, so now they're spotted at the 40.
3rd and 15.
Well, they don't know where to spot the football. The line of scrimmage is at the 45. If it's a 5-yard penalty, you'd think it would go to the 40. They got this ball spotted at the 41.
They'll go play action pass again. This time Eagles got a defender there. Just couldn't make the play, but Liggins does.
Wow.
Connects to his receiver at the 45-yard line, and Jones will take it all the way down to the 36. So that time the great defensive call was made. The Eagles were there, couldn't make the play.
Wiggins again, just doing everything he can to try to contain him, and he just shakes and bakes his way all the way to the left side and finds an open receiver, picks up 23 and a Bear first down.
Yeah, you got to keep him inside the pocket. That time he was able to just
Yep.
give him one quick move and get to the outside, and then it was trouble. So the Eagles had him hemmed up, and now Liggins got the defense backed up as it's first down and 10.
Oh, my.
Again, running room with blockers in front of him. Slicing and dicing inside the 20 down to the 16-yard line, and the Bears are on the move.
Finally brought down by Tylon Hollins.
Taken down by Hollins.
Just a tired defense, boom, and the tackles go up. Look, and there's Hollins trying, fighting, scrapping, clawing. Finally brings him down.
Aaron ought to go down on the sideline. Aaron, this defense having trouble with the big offensive line of the Bears and the elusiveness of the senior signal caller.
That's exactly what's the problem out here for the Eagles. It's a big offensive line that's really starting to wear down the defensive line of the Eagles. But Liggins in the backfield, he's just a load. He's just so quick and so fast and has a good accurate arm. It's almost impossible to stop this offense.
They'll go to Delahousse. Delahousse bounces off his blockers to the outside down to the 10-yard line.
Delahousse carries to the 10.
Yeah, you on the ball, pick up 7 on first down.
The 2nd and 3.
In the core physical therapy Sports Performance Red Zone.
A place that the Bears have been familiar with
Yes.
tonight.
Eagles need a turnover.
They'll go back to Delahousie off tackle, slipping
Wow.
through a small crack and into the end zone for the score.
Wow, great effort right there. Reaching the ball across the goal line, being carried. Gets it across before the knee hits. Points off of turnovers.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And Delahousie, the epitome of what a running back should do. He wasted no time, got that football, and got through a seam
Yep.
that only Delahousie can get through. You know, you want to come out at halftime and impose your will, and that's what the Bears have done here tonight.
3 possessions in the second half, moved 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, now
Delay
a delay of game.
Delay of game against Highland Baptist.
Perry likes that. It gives him an opportunity to kick a little longer. Longer PAT here. Get his practice in. He has been perfect on the night. Oh, high snap, get it on the ground.
Oh, my.
Perry puts a foot into it. The
He's
PAT
good.
is good. There was contact
Be
with
cool.
Perry.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're going to decline that, take the penalty.
Yep.
The score.
I'll say just running into.
So with that, the Bears have been throwing it. They've been running it. 7-play, 55-yard drive, and they've extended their lead.
You're watching the TV22 and AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by AJ Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, AJ Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, G&J Curbside, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Vita Paint, Shaw Bills, Taco Bell, and Allen's Communications.
The offensive totals for the third quarter, 178 yards of total offense for the Bears, just 23 for Central Catholic, and that explains this third quarter.
Well, it does, Boone. You go right there. Good teams come out, like you said, in the second half and make some changes, and that's just what Highland's done. And, hey, you add in a turnover right there, but you capitalize on it just as Highland just did. Points off of turnovers. That's now 21 points.
Look, 3.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter, an entire fourth quarter of football. This game is over by no means.
No, absolutely not.
But defensively, the Eagles need to wake up, do something, and offensively,
Yep.
they're going to have to get some points in a hurry.
Well, they've just had no answer defensively for Mr. Liggins.
No, and they had an answer. The defensive scheme was right. The player was there to make the tackle,
yep.
and they just couldn't make the tackle. Liggins is just a little one step faster.
Nice job by Rock.
So here comes the Eagles offense once
Rock
again.
recovers the kick at the 29. First down, Eagles.
So with 3:27 to play here in the third.
Yeah, I know we talked about it in the first half. We actually had an interview with one of the players, but just want to remind people, Central Catholic Lady Eagle Volleyball, 1 o'clock tomorrow, they'll be in the semifinals against a very tough opponent. Their opponent's playing right now. Either Westminster is the favorite to possibly go on and be Central's opponent. We've seen them against Berwick early in the year.
Sure.
But both of those teams, about even with Central Catholic, so if they go play their A game, they have an opportunity to go back-to-back to the state finals game, and that would be more than a admirable season.
Absolutely.
Probably looking at Country Day in the finals. Not the team of last year, but still a very competitive ball club. So you would have to play a little bit better than your best game to win that. But
that's why you play the games.
That's why they toss them up.
Second down.
Mobile picks up 3 on first down. Aiming from the Wildcat.
Yeah, direct snap. looking for room.
Hanger with the direct snap. Makes it to the 30.
Get positive yards, and now the Eagles will play third and a long 3.
Pick up a 4. It's 3rd and 3.
Eagles need to play with a little sense of urgency.
And near the 2-minute mark here in the 3rd.
2 scores, 2 two-point conversions, and we're all knotted up. So still a 2-possession ball game.
Oh, my.
Well, right through a defender's hands. Had an opportunity for Rock, but very dangerous pass.
Preston was thinking going for the hat trick.
Incomplete. To be 4th and 3.
Yeah, they're going to go for it on their own side of the football. You know, 2-possession game, a whole quarter plus 2 to go.
Yeah.
The danger of this right here, you don't make it and the Bears get good field position.
Yeah.
Make it a 3-possession game, make it even more difficult. But analytics say 4th down and 3. Go for it. So in the shotgun, 5 yards further back. He fakes the short pass, has Menina open in between defenders, makes the catch. Nice job by O'Coin. Vaughn and Menina, the sure-handed receiver.
Well, they bid on the hitch route. At Morgal, and then Menina comes up a little bit gimpy right here. So they got him up high and down low.
First down.
But a
Eagles.
huge 4th down conversion for the Eagles. Give Ocon some credit to deliver a perfectly thrown football.
He had one receiver option, and that was Menina. Thankfully for him, he was wide open. Got him the football on the 1st down.
Well, that's
they're
going to
be
be
get a face mask on this. So a play that was busted up and destined for failure gets bailed out from a face mask.
personal foul, 15 yards.
Foul, face mask, called against the Bears.
Well, that's Rory Rideau, the junior, the big fella, saying, finally get in, finally get in. And the hand hits the mask of Ocon. The head referee says, I'll tack on 15 to that.
Eagles looking for their cheerleaders to fire up their favorite cheer. We want a touchdown. 38-32, minute 33 on the clock. The Eagles threatening. Morgal, your lone running back. They'll send Hamer in motion, fake it to him. Give it to Morgal. He fights his way down to the 26-yard line. Gain of 4.
Pick up a 4, it's 2nd and 6.
Eagles looking for points. 2nd down. O'Coin trying to get outside. And they'll just run him out of bounds.
Good smart play right here.
O'Con taken out of bounds by Wiggins.
Yeah, when he got on the corner, there was really nobody to throw to, so he made the quick decision to get as much as he can. Bring up 3rd down and short, maybe 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
A lot of room on the outside. They'll throw that way and dropped. They were looking for Carter Williams. Both defensive backs gave him 12 yards.
Yeah.
O'Coin just popped up and threw the ball to the outside high. Carter Williams unable to hang on to it.
Well, good to see Menina back in the ball game here for the Eagles.
4th down and 3.
2 for 3 on the night on 4th down conversions.
Good hard count. Don't tell me they got him to jump again.
They did. Sure did.
Got him on the old hut. A free 5 yards and a 1st down for the Eagles.
They'll take it. 35 seconds left here in the third.
That's one of them plays that's been around for a long time. It's funny how successful it is. You know it's coming, fourth down, here it comes, and you still jump.
Yep. Watching the ball.
Little slant pass again. The sure-handed Menina makes the catch in traffic, and I can't say how difficult that is. You got to be a brave fella to run across the middle on a quick slant and hang on to that ball.
Well, he knows if he takes a pop, he can go to the core physical therapy and sports performance center right there on Bradshaw Avenue, folks, as they get inside the red zone. The core physical therapy red zone.
Eagles will get this off. Maybe the last play here in the third quarter. Has a receiver just thrown behind him, and he's reaching for the flag. Couldn't get it out, so he doesn't throw it. But that was close to hitting a defensive receiver.
How did they not throw a flag here?
He was trying to throw it. He couldn't get out of his pocket. With that play, the third quarter comes to an end. The Eagles are threatening down 2 scores. We'll start the fourth quarter of the A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School Football Game of the Week right after this.
You're watching the TV22 and A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, A.J. Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, G&J Curbside, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Vita Paint, Shaw Bills, Taco Bell, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to the Eagles Nest. Booker Zaffe alongside Gary Hovind on the field. Aaron Artigo. And we're talking to Aaron during the break right here, and Aaron was telling us that, hey, Eagles get a score here. There's a lot of football left remaining. Aaron, what does the Eagles have to do to get back in this one?
Well, Boo, they just got to keep playing football, man. They're down 2 touchdowns. They just got to make some stops for starters. You got to do that first. You got to put 7 points, or 8 points rather, on the board right now. This has got to put a touchdown up and a 2-point conversion now. And then they got to just figure out some kind of way to stop a bigger, faster football team. And Highland Baptist has done a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, but their quarterback, Liggins, he has been a terror for the Eagles tonight.
They go to the Wildcat with Hamer. Takes a direct snap. Makes a nice move, turns it back inside, runs into a wall of white jerseys. You'll have them just outside the 5-yard line. But enough for a first down, and that'll be first and goal Eagles.
It's the Eagles' 18th first down.
Yeah, just like the Bears, the Eagles have moved the ball up and down the field,
Yeah.
but they've just been unable to get the points.
Is somebody slow to get up? Elijah Brown seems to be the injured Eagle. Just slow to get up. See Drayton Keller trot on out there. Yeah.
A little lower leg injury.
Saw some spot playing time last year. The Eagles graduated 4 on that offensive line. Well, like we were talking too, but just a lot of more guys limping around here, you know, on both teams. You can tell Thomas isn't 100%. Rock trots out there. He's not 100%. And now Brown coming off the field. Ocon's coming to the near side. Hamer's out the Wildcat.
He'll take the direct snap, head to the near side, a lot of running room, jogs it on in, touchdown Eagles.
Good play call right there as they'll go for 2 here. Hamer goes in untouched.
Yeah, the beauty of the Wildcat, one extra blocker
Yep.
for the amount of defenders you have, and a lot of times you end up with a wide open run.
Yeah. Good drive for the Eagles to answer the last 3 scores. Their first and the second half, same play.
2-point conversion. Hamer takes it in. They have a one-score game here. 11:34 to go in the fourth. A 12-play, 71-yard drive by the Eagles. And that'll put some pressure on the Bears.
That'll get Mark Nini shaking the cowbell. Then we got a one-score game, and you go back to the big fourth down hut, the double hut.
Yeah, the
that they
double hut.
jumped.
But look, 2 fourth-down conversions on that drive, one on their own end of the field, and the second one with a good hard count. And the Eagles got them right where they want them.
Next week's game, folks, we go to the west side of the parish to catch our eyes on the Franklin Hornets. They take on the Catholic High New Iberia Panthers. Both teams right at 3-3, big district matchup in Week 10. Next Friday night live on KWBJ, YouTube, and all subscribers here at Allen's Communications.
I know those of you watching on YouTube now, you have figured out how to navigate the web to get here. So just tell your friends.
Yeah.
And enjoy the game.
Appreciate the visitors watching in from New Iberia tonight. Tell you, little crosstown rivals right there. Hey, Catholic High, be on YouTube next week. KWBJ channel.
11:34, a lot of football left. That'll put some pressure on the Bears to try to get some more points on the board themselves.
Well, Morrell tees it up.
Again, short squib, and we're going to give the Bears the football at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, not sure if that was kind of a semi-squib / onside kick. Maybe trying to get some kind of funky bounce, but just didn't get it.
I have no clue. But the Bears have it at their own 48-yard line.
First down for Highland Baptist at their 47.
Well, St. James doing a number on Patterson tonight, 61-3. They're taking care of business in district play.
The Eagles need to find a way. They'll go back to the outside again, complete.
Liggins
That's
keeps
the
it
queer on the reception.
11 yards on the play.
Yeah, just straight back in the pocket.
To
Good
the
catch.
Eagles, 43.
Moves the chains, starts the
First
clock.
down, Bears.
Just a lot of room on the outside. Liggins too good of a quarterback. Again, they'll throw near side. There's Jones, makes a shoestring catch inside the 34. And now the Bears on the move.
And that'll put Liggins over the 300-yard passing mark
Complete to the 31.
with 10:50 to play here in the ball game.
And I'm telling you, pressure has been non-existent
Nope.
on Liggins here tonight. It's 24 first down for the Bears here tonight as we just starting here in the fourth quarter. They'll fake it. Liggins keeps it around the outside. Again, that stutter step.
Wow.
And he'll run right by the Eagles defender and close to another first down.
Well, just like you said about a broken record, Boo. Just in the backfield, Blackburn's one-on-one with him, and he just dismisses him like he's not even there.
At the 21-yard line.
Pickup of 10 moves the chains, and another Bear first down. 25 first downs now for Highland Baptist.
You wonder how he got that dirty spot on back his jersey. He hadn't been on the ground all night. First down and 10. They'll go to Delahousie. Delahousie gets good yardage on first down.
Yeah, and like you and Aaron was saying, just in the trenches right now, you seen that big offensive line just come off and get that good push as they get inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone, folks, so there to restore the quality of life you deserve. Visit their new location on Brasher Avenue in Morgan City. Great people, great services.
Two receivers set near side. They'll keep it on the ground. Again, running hard, crossing first down yardage and more inside the 10. A first and goal coming up for the Bears.
Yeah, you see this is just a good patient run. Just waits for something to open up here. Watch, you got two big blocks in front. They got to read the block, kick out. I'm running in. Right on his inside him. And moves forward north and south. Nice little run right there for the Bears running back.
Yeah, Bears just converted to big boy football right here.
Yep.
They're just saying, here we come, try to stop me, and the Eagles unable to do so.
Yeah. You've seen the defensive center. You've seen Hamer move inside, and now he's back to the outside, you know. He's one-on-one with Preston.
Liggins will keep it himself to the outside. Again, a little stutter step.
Menina gets him.
Yeah, pushed him out of bounds. Short
Check
gain.
that. That's Morgell, yeah.
We have an injury update on the sideline with Aaron Artigo. Aaron?
All right, guys. Number 58, Elijah Brown, is probably done for the night. He got hit. He said he got hit on his ankle, and it's, you know, he can't hardly walk on it at all. He can put little to no pressure on it. Has his shoe off on the sideline and is probably done for the night.
Yeah, usually when you see the mama come down out the stands, that's not a good sign.
Mama, I'm telling you.
Second down and goal. They'll go back to Delahousie. Delahousie first hit at the 3-yard line, lunges forward, touchdown.
Nope, boy, the Eagles said they got the football. The referee says, nope, cross the goal line first.
Yeah, good answer for the Bears. The Eagles go down, put some pressure on the Bears. The Bears come back and said, so what? I'm going to take it the distance. Took advantage of a short field and put 6 on the board themselves.
Yeah, here's the replay. And like you said, it's just running the football. Off tackle and gets good push. And yeah, no, ball didn't see it come out on that replay. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't need Keller to. Keller got a little excessive right there. Not sure if they want to fake that.
I'm not sure what
You know.
False start against the Bears, 5 yards on the penalty.
Looks like they set up in a PAT formation and snapped it to an up back. This time I believe they'll kick it away. Olivier set to put it on the tee. And the PAT is good. A good answer by the Bears. 8:57 to go here in the fourth quarter. And they've extended their lead over the Eagles.
You're watching the TV22 and AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by AJ Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, AJ Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, G&J Curbside, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Vita Paint, Shaw Bills, Taco Bell, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to the Eagles' Nest. Not a person has exited yet.
Nope.
But a good answer by the Bears. They're up 15 with 8:57 to go.
And Perry, the freshman, tees it up at the 40. And every kick besides one is going to Rock.
Little pooch kit near side. Fair caught at the 35-yard line. So Rock must have hit the scouting report, and they said, let's go to him, and he's done a fine job.
On at the last minute, move one of your deep threats into where Rock is. Make him kick it somewhere else.
First down, Eagles.
How about that?
See if the Eagles can make a quick answer here. As well as the Bears' offensive played. They'll try to get some more points here. Screen pass. Blackburn makes the catch. Turns upfield quickly, gets away from a defender, and crosses the 45-yard line down to the 44.
Big gain down to the Bears.
Nice gain right here by the Eagle offense right here, just on the screen.
Yeah, any hesitation, they stop him for a short gain, but give credit to Blackburn.
Yeah, but I mean, you're looking at Manina. Manina can barely walk out there. He's trying his best as he lines up with Rock on the far side. Thomas is still on the sideline here.
Blackburn, your lone back. First down and 10 Eagles. They'll fake it to him. Nobody throw the football. Eagles signal caller running for his life. He'll turn a loss into a 2-yard gain.
Yeah.
Taken down by Sprague.
Pickup of 3. Under 8.5 minutes to play.
At the 41. Gain of 3 on the play. It's 2nd and 7.
Bears defense running 2 deep zone. Awful tough to get behind them. So the Eagles try to run the ball against a pretty good looking front 4. Low snap, they'll swing it outside. Hamer makes the catch. And a nice open field tackle there.
Yeah, he'll lose 3. Well, he's slow to get up now.
Okan to Hamer.
It's a nice tackle right there. I believe that was Delahuse. Yeah, Manina's going to check out. Piku will check in.
Big play here. Need to get something. 3rd down and 10, 4 down territory, 7:28 on the clock. Good snap. They'll take a shot. Looking for Piku. Picked off. Picked off at the 25-yard line, down to the 37-yard line.
Well, this is what you don't want right here. This is where it's going to, and this is just uncalled for. Totally uncalled for right here. There'll be flags. Should be an ejection, 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah, it's frustration. I'd like to see the replay with what you got it started right here. Maybe a little extra oomph on the tackle.
Yeah.
But a little hesitation won't going on the pass.
Yep.
A little late across the middle. Gave an opportunity for the safety to come across and make the play.
Yeah, Freyu came up and just jumped the route from his free safety position. There it is, and just, you see, Freyu just jumped right in front of it. Let's see at the very end here. Yeah, now just guys retaliating, just you know, I think Hamer's a little upset, and then everybody just retaliates. Personal foul against Central Catholic.
Personal foul.
When Minton's upset now and saying, I can't believe you're not going both ways with this. You know. See the other coaches from Central kind of pleading their case. Referees are still talking about it, and he's not going to change anything. Thing is, Boo, we still got 7 minutes, 11 seconds to play in the ball game.
Yeah, biggest problem is no answer against this Bears offense.
No, we got Aaron going to clear it up for us in a little bit. And Coach Minton's still giving the referees a little bit of business. Aaron, what you got for us?
All right, guys, there's a few things. First off, Coach Minton is upset that the penalty went against his Eagles because everybody was pushing and shoving. But his big thing was number 26 that came off the field and made a hit. That was his big thing. Plus, the players on the far side of the field from Highland Baptist that came onto the field, which is supposedly automatic ejections in high school football. But none of that was called against Highland Baptist, and everything went against the Eagles.
Yeah, biggest problem was the interception, the turnover, and then now you get Liggins running free again for another 27-yard gain. And the Bears are back in business once again.
Some new jerseys in for Central Catholic. That cornerback is Tyler Smith, the junior. And also Jordan Perkle. Perkle's in for the first time this evening.
Handoff to Delahousie.
So Ja'Cory Johnson, the big sophomore, is going to come in and try to plug up something. So he'll set up shop next to Mr. Perkle. Well, no. Perkle's going to check out. He won't check out to the Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance Red Zone, folks. Great place to check in.
2nd and 4.
Second and 4. Under 6.5 minutes to play. Liggins will let the play clock run all the way down inside 5 seconds.
They'll fake it to Delahousie. And Liggins stays in bounds. Good play right there to keep the clock running. First time we're able to defend them. And still enough for a first down.
That'll move the chains.
Down to the 12. First down, Bears.
Ball spotted inside the 15, around the 13-yard line.
.548, and Gary, you got to be impressed with this Highland Baptist offense. They've been able to throw it, they've been able to run it. They got good blocking up front. Got a senior signal caller that's dynamic.
And now they're just running the football more in the second half, Boo. But it's like you said in the first half, we were like, okay, it's a good offense. Man, in the second half, they turn it up a whole nother notch. And the Eagles have no answer for it in the second half. You get 6 yards on first down, makes everything a little bit easier. Liggins over 300 yards passing, over 130 yards rushing tonight. Jeez. And again, each team with all 3 timeouts.
Just like that, off tackle Delahousie. And the Bears finish off their domination here in the second half.
Yeah, wow. 51-30. More points off of turnovers, Boo. That's where they capitalized the most tonight.
Barry's been a busy kicker for the Bears.
Been perfect, and it's like Central can almost block every one of them.
And the point after is good. Just like that, 52 points on the board for the Bears, and they're running away with this one from the Eagles' nest. This is the A.J. Dolman High School Football Game of the Week.
Couple of ex-Eagles watching from Baton Rouge, Cade Minton. Little G Stands watching from Baton Rouge on the YouTube channel. Glad you can join us, guys. No, you're not liking what you see. No, not you seen those Eagles give up 52 points with 4.5 minutes left, but they can always tune in next week because we're live again next Friday night from the Hornets' Nest.
Yeah, what you're looking at tonight, we're even Steven announcers. We call it like we see it in the day. It just wasn't about schemes. It was about domination and a little bit better offensive line, defensive line on the Bears, and that signal caller was a difference maker.
And Boo, they're going to call the core physical therapy and sports performance player of the game right there, number 1, Hugh Hamer. A couple of touchdowns tonight, ran the ball well. Played a lot of defense, playing a little bit of everything. A lot of wildcat. Congratulations, Mr. Hamer, on being named the core physical therapy and sports performer player of the game.
.436 on the clock. I think next week gets a little bit tougher. DC on the road. I'm not sure when the last time Highland Baptist defeated the Eagles of Central Catholic.
I think it's been about 7-8 years. From what I was told from my source today, Mr. Lee Garisco.
Questionable source at best.
Well, I wasn't going to say it, but you can say it out there. But they do have, I thought that they've never beat them. And then we go from the 40 to the 30 to the 35. And there must have been a penalty.
Eagles had it down a single possession, and it just just when you thought you was in, you was out. The Bears had an answer every single time.
Yeah, I mean, this just went right now. Either Hamer or Blackburn run up to where Rock is.
Yeah, Rock's getting a lot of TV time tonight. They're going to go to him again right here. You get 52 points on the board. That means Rock had a lot of opportunities. He just turned around and said, "Don't worry about it. I got it."
Right back to him.
And they go right to him. This time he'll let it go over his head. Takes one bound.
Morgell.
Well, Morgell slips the first tackle. Takes a little contact out of bounds, and they'll get the flag.
This is a makeup call here. This is a little makeup call here. But let's keep the integrity of the game going as is. And hey, we got 4:28 to play. Getting a little chirpy out there.
Well, far too many times you see that type of game when it's 52-30.
Yeah. Here's the replay. We'll look at it again. Nice return by Morgell. Gets it across the 50, then munches all the way inside the 40, and then really wasn't a flagrant hit or nothing. A little contact. But they'll tack on 15 in the run. This is going to be all the way spotted at the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone. Bowie kicked it off from the 25, and they take over at the 20.
They'll take a shot to the big fella on the outside, makes the catch. And out of bounds. 1 foot out of bounds, looking for the big fella in DJ Lewis.
Well, Lewis has 1 touchdown on the night. Zocon throws it up. And
2nd and 10 from the 20.
That'll stop the clock with 4:20. No confusion here.
Clock stopped at 4:20.
Yeah.
He'll spread them out. Fake to Morgell, bounces off a tackler.
2.
And finally brought him down, and here comes anher late hit and another flag. Unnecessary.
Here's where it gets tough.
To the 19.
I think Viscardi's going to be the guilty party on this one. Is he just playing hard?
Yeah, you got to be smarter than
Yeah.
that.
He's coming through on the play, and then just right there, at the very end, just nice. They'll back them up 15 and
Yeah, the hit was so late, you don't know if it was very late on that
Yeah.
play or very early on the next one. That's how late it was.
well, you notice the game's getting out of hand. Boom, the last 4 flags have been personal fouls, and it's just not a good thing. You know, I mean, this is, you know. Been 7 years since the last time Highland Baptist has won. Appreciate YouTube, Miss Cassidy.
Back to the 34.
2013.
I like that source a little better than the Lee Briscoe source.
Well, it was close and a guess.
3rd down and long for the Eagles. They'll take a shot deep again. To the outside, makes the adjustment, makes the catches. Williams and in the end zone, touchdown.
Nice adjustments by Williams. Come
There's
back
a
and get the
flag
football.
on the far side of the field.
Looks like a flag back around the 32.
That's just a receiver making an adjustment on
Yeah.
the football. Makes the catch, gets in the end zone. We'll wait to see what the flag's all about.
Coach Hudson saying it's coming back. Ineligible receiver
Wow.
downfield. And there's Coach Tommy Minton. He's going to coach for 4 quarters and let the referees know about it too.
Ineligible man downfield. A call against the Eagles.
So on LFI, nice touchdown from Ocon to Williams. That'll back him up 5 yards.
5-yard penalty back to the 39. Still 3rd down.
3rd and very, very long. Run the same play.
You know, that was just a throw it up deep and let your
Yeah,
receiver make a play. This time, quarterback bobbles it, gets it back in his hands, looking for a receiver, sees him. Williams makes the catch again, slips down, but they'll get some of it back down to the 22-yard line.
You're still going to need about 12 on 4th down. But yeah,
At the 22. Fourth and 12.
clock running. 3:15 to play, and Coach Tommy Minton's going to call a timeout here with right at 3:15 to play.
Timeout called by the Eagles.
They'll take a drink of water. So will we. We'll be back with the final 3:16 right after this.
You're watching the TV22 and AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by AJ Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, AJ Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, G&J Curbside, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Vita Paint, Shaw Bills, Taco Bell, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to the Eagles Nest. Here on a Thursday night, Central Catholic Highland Baptist locked into a key district matchup. And sometimes you just got to tip your hat. Highland Baptist
Absolutely.
kind of overwhelmed the Eagles here tonight.
Really do. I mean, they came in and really the second half really extended this. Now Highland Baptist will take a timeout. That'll be their first as well. Appreciate the YouTube of KWBJ channel. Can't thank them enough. Give us a whole nother aspect, Boo. Of course, we brought some different things to you live this year. So 4 volleyball games live, 2 Morgan City, 2 Central, 2 Berwick. Some live, all thanks to the family of A.J. Doman and their automotive family as well.
You know, I know we're talking about maybe some basketball games. Who knows? We might be in a baseball booth before the end of the year. Maybe
Can only hope.
girls volleyball or not volleyball, but softball.
Yeah. Do some bowling, high school bowling. So 4th and 12 for the Eagles here. Bears are kind of in a little soft prevent. No deep safety, though. So the deep middle's open.
He'll have to get rid of it. Thrown across his body and batted away, incomplete. So the Bears defense celebrates. They'll turn the Eagles away on downs. And here comes that Bears offense. They'll try to work off the remaining 3:15 and take this victory back home with them.
Yeah, it's just going to ground and pound now these last 3:15, and clock didn't even start. They took the first time out with 3:15, and don't know if the clock operator upstairs fell asleep for that play. So Liggins trots on out. Ball spotted at the 21.
Yeah, look at a heavy dose of Delahousie here.
Yeah.
They'll fake it to him.
Liggins.
Liggins keeps it himself, running free again on the outside. Look at him just glide across the 35 down to the 40-yard line. Intentionally stays in bounds. They'll move the chains, but they'll restart the clock. And he is just one step faster than Central Catholic here tonight, and it has shown.
Still got another boost, another level. You saw right there, he just turns it into another gear. But, Boo, that is 30 first downs. 30.
Definitely the best player on the field tonight for sure.
Yeah, and I'm going to ask Aaron in a second. Aaron, is he big? I can't see from up here. What kind of size does he have?
Who? I wasn't listening.
Delahousie again, and the question now, Aaron Gary asks, is the size of the quarterback. We see the speed he has from up here. We just can't determine how big he is.
Well, he's not very tall. He's not short, but he's not very tall. But and he's not thick at all. So my guess would be about 5'9", 5'10", 160, 170, maybe 180 at the most.
All right.
He played like he was 6'4", 225. Second down and 4. Play clock hits 1. He'll call for the football. Fresh jersey on the field. That's Denton, the sophomore, and he'll have a first down.
Yeah, and brought down by Hamer.
To the Eagles 44. First down.
And keep the clock running. Minute and a half. They just really got to take some knees. Good crowd of Highland Baptist fans showed up tonight. Took the 45-minute jaunt to the east. They'll have a nice, safe ride home and a happy ride home at that.
Play clock gets to 1. They'll go back to Denton. Denton sidestepping his way through the Eagle defenders down to the 39-yard line. One more play, and this will be done.
And a couple Eagle fans start to stretch their backs.
Second down and 5.
And one more trip to Abbeville next week. Then playoff time after that. Stay tuned for our post-game show, folks. That'll come up shortly after the 4-0 show up on this one.
Back to Denton again. Denton's brought down. The play clock, or game clock, will go down to 0. Both teams will come to midfield, wave at each other goodbye, and we'll take a timeout and be back to wrap this up in the Allen's Communication post-game show right after a word from our sponsors.
Central Catholic Eagles 30.
You're watching the TV22 and AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by AJ Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the bridge in Berwyn. A.J. Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive. Highway 182 in Berwick. Coastline Wealth Group, more than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. CoastlineWealthGroup.com. Life well planned. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. Vita Paint and Supply is your PPG Paints dealer. New name on the can, same great quality of Pittsburgh paints. Vita Paint and Supply, Highway 182 and Ditch Avenue in Morgan City. Shawbills, proud supporters of local high schools in St. Mary Parish and the surrounding area. We keep you rolling. Taco Bell, visit your local Bayou Vista or Morgan City locations. Taco Bell invites you to live Moss. And Allen's Communications, locally owned cable, internet, and phone service. 384-8335.
And welcome back to the Allen's Communication post-game show. There you see our final score. 52-30, Highland Baptist comes to the Eagle Nest and leaves with a victory.
Yeah, impressive second half showing, Boo. Like you said, the Eagles got it to a one-score game, and after that, it's like it just ignited this ball club from Highland Baptist, and they took it to another gear and really turned this game, a close game, into a blowout, 52-30.
No answer for the senior quarterback in Liggins.
Absolutely not. Just we take a look at final stats. I mean, the majority's right here. 31 first downs for Highland Baptist, 265 on the ground, 307, 572 total yards for the Bears. 2 turnovers, 28 points off of 4 turnovers. 11 penalties, 105. For Central Catholic, 19 first down, 103, 282 in the air, total of 385, 4 turnovers. That's huge. And points off of 7, 9 penalties, 84 yards.
Aaron Auto goes down on the sideline. Aaron, first half kind of even, but the second half, all Highland Baptist.
Well, that was exactly where I was going. But with the second half, the Eagles just had no answer for Highland Baptist. They just couldn't stop Liggins. He was in the backfield doing pretty much what he wanted. He had time to look for his receivers. He has a strong arm. He's a fourth-year starter as a senior. And, of course, he also, Highland Baptist came here with a senior-laden team and some pretty good size for a 1A school. A little bit too much for the Eagles to handle in the second half. They played ball with them in the first half, but second half, Highland just took over.
Let's go to the player of the week, Gary.
Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance Player of the Week right there. Number 1, Mr. Hugh Hamer. A couple of touchdowns on the ground tonight. Played a very well-rounded ball game. Congratulations, Mr. Hamer.
Let's see how you grade out on the G's, Keith.
Well, it's been a good couple of years for me, but I got to give it to me. Let's check about for the victorious Bears of Highland Baptist. Limit the big plays. They did that. Give them a check. They won special teams, and they won the turnover battle, and especially with points off of converting those. So that's 3. For Central Catholic, high percentage passing. Give them a check right there because they did. They got 280 yards passing by O'Con. Get the playmakers in space. They did that, but the last one is the biggest. They didn't stop the run.
Next week, folks, we're heading to Franklin.
Yep, go to see the Hornets for the first time this year. Trying to break 500 tomorrow. Good key district matchup next Friday night live right here on YouTube and KWBJ.
Well, if you ever wanted to know who would win a battle between a bear and an eagle, well, tonight you found out it was all Bears. 52-30 here at the Eagles Nest. So for Gary Hoover, I'm Booker Zaffey alongside Bill McCarty. Down on the field here in order to go for all of our girls that work the trucks and the cameras. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Thanks for the time. Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching TV 22 and the A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week was brought to you by A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the bridge in Berwyn. A.J. Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive. Highway 182 in Berwick. Coastline Wealth Group, more than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. CoastlineWealthGroup.com. Life well planned. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. Vita Paint and Supply is your PPG Paints dealer. New name on the can, same great quality of Pittsburgh paints. Vita Paint and Supply, Highway 182 and Ditch Avenue in Morgan City. Shawbills, proud supporters of local high schools in St. Mary Parish and the surrounding area. We keep you rolling. Taco Bell, visit your local Bayou Vista or Morgan City locations. Taco Bell invites you to live Moss. And Allen's Communications, locally owned cable, internet, and phone service. 384-8335.